Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout day for Tuesday, the 1st of September. Holy smokes, guys, we're in September. Welcome to the end of the summer, pseudo fall, if you will. Today's workout is a great one. We are going to do the following every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. 1 1/4 front squat plus 1 split jerk. For the first 5 sets of this every minute on the minute, we are going to build to a load that challenges our technique in the split jerk, because that is probably the limiting factor between the 1 1/4 front squat and the split jerk as far as the load goes. Then on the 6th set through the 10th set, we're going to keep the same weight across those 5 sets, okay? Because you've already had 5 sets to build to that load, then we're just going to keep it the same across. Our goal is to be consistent with our technique through both movements. So the 1 1/4 front squat will look like so. We will have a barbell in the rack. We will take it out of the rack. We will be active with our shoulders, push the bar back, get it into our front rack position with elbows high. From here, we are going to adopt the squat width stance, so about shoulder width, maybe slightly wider. Then we're going to come down below parallel, up 1/4 of the way, and then back down and back up. We should be active through the whole thing. That is to say, we shouldn't feel like we are bouncing passively on the bottom to come up. Okay, we're actively pushing through our feet to stand. Then from here, if you need to drop the elbows, fine, but shoulders still active, wrists are still holding onto that bar. Then we're going to dip drive into our split position. For that split jerk, what we'll be looking for is that we maintain a vertical torso, and we're dropping straight underneath that bar with a bent knee, okay, versus reaching or shorting the step out in front to the point where we are on our toes. So that would look like this. We're kind of unbalanced on our toes. At home, here's what we'll be doing. We'll be working on a little bit of explosive nature, except not with a split jerk, but with a thruster. So, every minute on the minute, you'll be doing 2 thrusters per side, focusing on an explosive vertical drive and a press at the same time. Okay, the goal is to be explosive, use a load that is heavy enough or really forces you to use the legs and connect with the arms for that thruster movement. Just doing 4 reps, okay, goal isn't to add a lot of volume, okay, it's just to practice that explosive drive from legs to shoulder. Once we're done every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, we're going to go through the following 6 rounds, 4 reps. We're going to accumulate reps during a 35-second interval, and then we have 25 seconds off for rest and transition time. So the movements will be as follows. We will start 3, 2, 1, go. We have 35 seconds to accumulate as many push presses with the barbell or dumbbell if we're at home as we can, or rest. Then we'll do as many reps as we can for 35 seconds of box jumps. Take a rest. Then we will do as many reps as we can of calories on the rower or bike for 35 seconds, and then we will rest for 25 seconds, go back through starting at the push press. So the push press is designed to be light. It's designed for you to keep the bar on your shoulders for the whole 35 seconds. We'll start from here. We will dip with a vertical torso. Shallow dip, doesn't need to be very deep. Down, up, and finish overhead, locked out with the bar over our torso. As you come down, break the elbows, bring the head back, and reform your front rack position. Fight the urge to drop the bar lower than your chest because your elbows aren't in front. Okay, this will allow you to keep a vertical torso and not let everything cave forward if the bar drops, and allow you to keep efficient bar path as you cycle through your push press. Our box jumps can also be step ups today. We're looking for a 2-footed hop on the box and stand. You can step down or you can jump down. You can also step up to the box as well, alternating legs. Make sure you're picking a height. It allows you to do multiple reps at a time, and that does not allow you to squat when you jump. So it's less about how high you pull your knees and more about how powerful you are in your jump. Then from there, we'll do our calories on the bike on the rower. On the rower, particularly, we should see that we are finishing our stroke all the way through. It's not that you need to be really long in your stroke. And you don't need to lean back all the way. That's inefficient. We'll lose power. Okay? It's that we need to finish the drive through our legs and hips here. Okay, straight knees before we release the handle or rebend the knees. That way we get the most power out of our lower body per stroke. We can maximize the amount of calories we're getting per stroke. Okay? And then number 2, when you are performing a stroke, remember it's legs first, arms are long, just like a clean, right? We're not pulling early with the elbows before the legs have finished. We're following through after the legs have finished straightening. Okay? So keep that in mind as you're pulling for those calories. If you're at home, you may do push press with a dumbbell. Just make sure that we are finishing up over our shoulder and torso versus in front of our head or out away from our body. You may also do box jumps as well. We can just go to a chair or bench, or we can do tuck-ups like so. That works as well. We can also do broad jumps or jump rope. That works as well if you want to do single unders or practice your dumbbell unders. If we don't have a bike or rower at home, you have a ski erg, we can use a ski erg. We can also do shuttle run laps. So we're picking a 5 to 10 yard distance between cones, doing shuttle run laps back and forth if you're at home and need something in place of the bike or the row. So you can count lengths of shuttle runs in that case. Every length you do is 1 rep. All right, guys. That is today's workout. Have fun and enjoy your first day of September.